Okay everybody, welcome. This is the harness that I use to fly patches. It's made by a company in France called RipAir, R-I-P-A-I-R, RipAir. This is how it comes basically. You got, this is the back end, this is tail kind of comes here, this kind of goes up the behind in a way. Now, and then this is the front. The front chest has an adjustable Velcro. So if your dog has a little bigger chest, you want to loosen up the head, you can adjust that as well. Velcro on both sides. And then your security straps. Now it comes with these extensions, which I've tried with them and they don't really work that well when I clip the extensions into my carabiners, because then he's sitting way lower than me. And if I have to do any type of a butt slide landing for any purpose whatsoever, that would be dangerous for him. So I can't have him lower than my butt, ideally, when we're flying. So these spreaders, or not spreaders, but these extensions, I use mainly to keep the chest and these side bars completely straight, because what I'm going to be doing is clipping him in via these two right into my carabiner. Okay, so I'm going to be clipping in both of those just like that, and I know nothing got crossed over, and so therefore that would be his head, say, out on that side, and this is a lap style, so for him to sit in my lap. And so then the back, you can see I keep that like that, and then you come in and make sure that everything is not going to be twisted on him. Okay, so then you have him basically like that. That's how he's going to be sitting. His head would be right now, his head would be that way. Okay, so once you're in the air, he'd be like that, and he's literally in your lap. Let's go! Now, with this style, you have to clip him in first and then the wing, because there's no way to get the wing in and then his clips without not interfering and they wouldn't drop. So I've tried it that way. Every time you got to clip him in first, your dog first, and then the wing gets clipped in. And ideally for me, what I want to do when I'm getting ready to launch is to have Patch's feet barely on the ground when the wing's flat on the ground, so he can kind of move if he needs to. But as soon as I pull on those A's, or even take a couple steps back and even lift up a little bit, if I just lift up my chest, I want his feet to be off the ground a little bit, and then as soon as the wing gets pressurized, then he's going up with the wing. And so he's the first one to go up, and it happens really quick that he's off the ground. So if you have to do any kiting and maneuvering and things like that, he's going to be off the ground. That's the key that I wanted, was to make sure that he got off the ground as quickly as possible, whether or not I got to do a forward launch or even a high wind super kiting kind of a day. I don't want him to be close to the ground. I want him to be up and get in up above my lap as quickly as possible. So once the wing is completely overhead, he's basically at his position where he needs to be, which is right at my lap. And then once I get in the air, then he gets basically just sits right on top of my thighs. Now, one of the problems with that is he uses his tail, his back paws to kind of dig in to get settled in. And so when you're up in the air for 25-30 minutes, you end up with some good scratches on your legs, no matter how calm the dog is. So that's the only downfall with that. Either wear padded pants, or I don't know what to do with that, because he's real calm in the air, but just every once in a while he's got to adjust and all that stuff, and he just kind of pushes on the legs. So what I'm going to try to do on this next one is going to be part 2 about using spreaders, so I can have him in front like this but still be up above my knees. So if I have to slide in for any type of butt landing, he would be fine. But I'm wanting now to get to the point where he can fly like this, and so I bought some spreaders, and with the spreaders, maybe now these extensions come into play. We'll see how that works out, and I'll add that on here. And this is how basically we get him in the harness state. You get the legs in the spots where they need to go. Bring that up. These 3 clips make that super easy. So I get these 3 clips. Come here, buddy. And then I can put these guys back up and around. Make sure that they're the right way they should be with no twists. So we get that like that. Sorry about that. Yep. Make sure that these are good.
Go on this one first with your brother. I'm gonna tell your mom you're not listening. We'll go over there with him.
Okay. Let me do that one like that.
Ready to go home already?
Up.
No, go on this one. See, I want
Okay.
that one, the big one.
So now that we've got them up,
No.
I know that everything's squared off.
Why are you being bad?
Put that off to the side.
Why are you being bad?
Come in. Put that one in. Put that up. Verify there's nothing twisted on them.
Go ahead, Tiny.
Clip that one in. And then what I'll do before I clip in the wing is lift him up and verify that he's good, secure, off the ground. Everything looks comfortable. Alright, now that we've got him strapped in, we'll strap into this little deal here. So that right there would be how he would be sitting in the air. Now you can make adjustments on the harness right here. There's all different areas. If you want the tail to go down, the head drop a little more, you can do that. But what I have found is the body's pretty centralized, but you're going to have the head on one side, which is going to make you want to turn that way. So you're going to be pulling brake on the opposite side. I could not really, how much I guess, try to adjust. You could do something like that and then really tighten it up. Let's see if that keeps him there. So that way you can sit like that, but you can see how his paws kind of would be digging it. So that's the lap style for flying with a dog. Okay, buddy? Here, yeah, you would just be like that.
Thank you, guys. Huh?
I think I'll try this next time and make some adjustments right now for it. Make sure that we're tight and good.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Give me that, honey. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
off and right there. No, 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 push it there, there. No, 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 no.